Once upon a time, in the year 2008, there was a chubby little queer teenager. He hated his name. For during that time period in the political landscape in the enchanted land of California, Prop 8 was voted in, an amendment to ban same-sex marriage. All throughout those times, all you'd hear was religious arguments against the LGBT community, arguments like today. So for many years, he would only go by his middle name, disavowing his religion and his namesake of it. For many years, exploring spiritualities and researching different faiths, keeping faith of it with his family. Deep down, he hated it though. Christian. Short years later, in my depression, it would become so bad, my family would take me to see the therapist at their church. In time, I considered it a spiritual home. It was very hush-hush though, being queer. No one outright condemned the queer community, but no one openly supported it. The Sunday after the Supreme Court lifted the ban on same-sex marriage, I wore my rainbow necklace with pride. In the parking lot though, however, I realized I was still scared to be out there. I was still scared to be completely myself in church. I tucked that necklace away beneath my shirt. It didn't feel right. And slowly, things felt more right-leaning over time, especially as the lead pastor stepped down and retired. I started to feel different, bad, part of the out. Then, COVID happened. God canceled my wedding ceremony. Maybe God did hate the gays. After shutdown, like many people, I needed an outlet. I needed my faith renewed. I wanted to find a gay-friendly church in Redlands. I didn't think there was such a thing. But the internet doesn't lie to you. Thank you, Google. The first sermon I listened to was online. It was a breast of feminism I didn't know could exist in a church. The next week, I attended the second live service after shutdown. I was personally introduced to Craig, and later that week, we met for coffee. He answered all the questions I had, and he asked his. From there, I dove straight into the church from volunteering membership and becoming an elder. There was Pride Service 2021. Sure, there isn't a mirror that I haven't met that I liked. But this was raw pride, seeing myself and others in our congregation, bearing our scars and being celebrated. It brings me to the verge of tears almost every time I think about it. The Bible says nothing about the LGBT, but it says so many things on love. Still, despite how paradox helps with my mental health, I have my moments of depression and doubt. But then, there's no doubt deep in my mind that there is God, or that she loves me, because she brought me to Paradox. Here I have not only found an affirming church, but an empowering church to be seen, to be embraced, to be loved. We live up to our mission statement, and I like to think I do too.